Meatballs, Sakafete. Hi, I'm Roma and welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be making spaghetti and meatballs. If you want to see how I make this recipe, keep watching. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode. Now let's get cooking. First thing I'm gonna do is grind up some fresh parsley. I have some Italian parsley here, some green onions, and garlic. Okay, and what I'm gonna do is just grind that up really fine. I think that's good. Let's check it. Yeah, that looks fine. So I have one pack, 600 grams of ground beef, and this is the lean ground beef, really lean. I'm gonna add my green seasoning that I just crushed up. Okay, add that to that. We're gonna add some black pepper. I would say about a half a teaspoon of black pepper. Same amount of Italian seasoning, a teaspoon, guys. I'm putting a teaspoon. Okay, my Italian seasoning. I'm going to put some salt. That green seasoning smells so good. Now I'm going to crack 2 eggs into that. And 1 cup of breadcrumbs, so that's a half a cup, and I'm using the Italian breadcrumbs with herbs. And sometimes I add a little bit of chili flakes into that if I want it really spicy, but I'm not today. And I'm going to put half a cup of half and half cream, and that's going to make it nice and creamy smooth, give it a nice texture. That in there, just half a cup. A little bit of smoked paprika, and for my heat I'm just going to put a dash of cayenne. Going to mix it all up. So the next thing I'm going to do is roll my meatballs. I have some flour in here, and I'm gonna keep that here, put a little bit on my hand. Now I just wash my hands, they're nice and clean, so don't worry guys. Nice and clean. And I'm using this little spoon here, and I'm just gonna roll it just like this, and just rub them on that plate. And I'm gonna give them a second roll with the flours. What I do next is I sprinkle some flour over them. Just so. And next thing, I'm just going to roll them like that. And then roll them again. Okay, so now I'm going to fry my meatballs. Now, you can put them in the oven. I do sometimes, but I'll be honest, I really prefer when I do them on top of the stove. So my hands again, I just washed. I'm going to take them out of there, give them another little roll, and that's going to give them a nice little crust on the outside. Just put it in here. Those are nice and big, 2 on a plate, and you got a nice meal. This is one of my favorite dishes, you know, it's a simple dish, but actually, if anybody would ask me, what's your favorite food? I think I would say spaghetti and meatballs. I remember when I came here, I was like, to Canada, I was 18 years old, and never had spaghetti and meatballs before that. So when I came, it was my first time having it. And I thought it was the best thing I'd ever put in my mouth. And ever since that day, I mean, it's almost 50 years I've been here and I'm hooked. As soon as the fall weather starts, oh, I crave it, I want it. So that's sealing in all the flavors in there as well. And that cream that I use, the half and half. You can use milk too, but I like either one is fine. And these are just about done, so I'm going to make my sauce. What you want to do is get a good spaghetti sauce. So I'm going to make my sauce. So I'm just going to put a little bit of oil. And I'm using a light oil. Sometimes you can use olive oil, but I don't like to cook with olive oil. I like to use it after it's cooked. This is what I'm going to use in my sauce, guys. I have some nice mushrooms, some green and red peppers, onions, garlic, and parsley. I'm going to put the onions in. I want to get them to sweat. Next, I'm going to put my mushrooms in there. I want to get them down. Some garlic now. It's cooked down now, so I'm going to put in 1 can of stewed tomatoes. Okay, so that's what I'm using for my sauce. And then I showed you before 1 jar of spaghetti sauce. And we are going to cook that down for a bit. And now I'm going to add my parsley. I'm going to put a little bit of my Italian seasoning as well in there. So I'm bringing it to a rapid boil, and then I will turn it down to a simmer and just leave it to simmer for half an hour before I add my meatballs. The spaghetti and meatballs, it's all done, and it's been cooking for an hour. So half an hour after the sauce simmered for half an hour, I put the meatballs in, and look at that, guys. That sauce is so good. I'm gonna plate it. I have some linguine. Unfortunately, I didn't have spaghetti. I thought I did, but I had some green spaghetti, which wouldn't have gone really well with that. So we're gonna have some nice linguine. I'm gonna have some Caesar salad and some garlic toast with that. It's gonna be so good. And here you have it, guys, our delicious spaghetti and meatballs. Thank you for watching, and until next time, have yourselves a great day and God bless.